parang siga-siga ba yung Office of the Vice President na utusan yung OVP,
Yung
utusan
COA.
ang COA na hindi kami sundin ang Congress or House of Representatives?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, hindi po siga-siga ang OVP. Ma'am, I truly apologize if there was something in that letter that slighted you on a personal note. It was not my intention, Your Honor. I deeply apologize, and I wish and I hope you would consider my apology. This is my personal apology, ma'am.
I'll bring you back to another document. August 21, 2024. Muli na naman po kayong sumulat kay chairman ng COA. At dito, sa laman po ng sulat ninyo, ipinapakiusap ninyo na kung maaari, wag i-share ang audit observation ng COA sa Kongreso. Noong August 13, 2024, nag-issue ang House Committee ng Appropriations ng subpoena, Duces Tecum, sa COA kaugnay ng COA Audit Report tungkol sa pondo ng OVP at DepEd. Matapos ang ilang budget hearing kung saan tinalakay ang paggastos ng OVP at ng DepEd Secretary ng pondong ito na umaabot ng 125 million pesos sa loob lamang ng labing isang araw. Totoo po ba ito?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I did not catch the question. Respectfully, may you please repeat? I'm sorry.
Attorney Lopez, nag-issue po kayo ng sulat sa COA ng August 21, 2024. Tama po ba mali?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano po ang dahilan kung bakit po kayo sumulat sa COA?
I understand during the time, Your Honor, there was a subpoena issued to the Commission on Audit for the release of certain documents pertaining to the audit, ongoing audit of some transactions of the Office of the Vice President.
So ang dahilan kung bakit po kayo sumulat sa COA ay upang pigilan ang COA mag-release ng kanilang audit report and other related documents tungkol sa utilization ng confidential funds ng OVP at ng DepEd. In your words, you said here, you are of the position that the subject subpoena should not be complied with. Is this correct?
Your Honor,
Is this correct? It's a yes or no, Attorney Lopez. Is this correct? Were these the words you affixed on your letter?
Your Honor,
It's a yes or no, Attorney Lopez. Oo lang po at hindi. Nandito po yung copy ng sulat. Kung gusto niyo po, bigyan ko po kayo ng copy ng sulat ninyo.
may I please
At
have
saka
a copy?
nandito po yung signature ninyo sa kopya, sa sulat.
Your Honor, respectfully, may I request a copy of the said letter? So I can...
Comsec, can you please give this to the person who has lost her memory? Can you just confirm this letter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Indicated in
Anyway,
the second
Comsec, can I have
paragraph.
my copy back? Since she has confirmed the letter.
Okay. Thank you.
When you issue this letter, Attorney Lopez, did you act on your own volition? Yes or no?
No, Your Honor.
Hindi. Hindi kayo nag-iisa. So sino ang kasama ninyo nung ito po ay inyong ipinarating sa Commission on Audit na hindi dapat sila sumunod sa subpoena duces tecum ng Kongreso?
Your Honor, this was a matter I consulted with Mr. Lemuel Ortonio.
Kayong dalawa lang.
Yes, Your Honor, for the matter of the requesting COA.
So, ang sinasabi mo, walang alam si Vice President tungkol dito?
Your Honor, it was a letter that
Ma'am, it's a yes or no. Let's not make life difficult. May kinalaman ba ang Vice Presidente sa sulat na ito? Oo, hindi.
Opo, yes.
So, she knew about the letter. Correct.
Yes, Your Honor.
Before you signed off to it and sent it to COA, correct?
Yes.
So, kayo po ba, Attorney Lopez, kasi ang dating po sa amin nito ay, una, hindi nun nire-respeto yung subpoena authority ng Kongreso. Pangalawa, parang sinusupil nyo yung karapatan ng mamamayan malaman kung paano ginagamit ang pondo ng mga ahensya na pinagkakatiwalaan ng mamamayan. Na pagdating sa oversight function ng mababang kapulungan at ng Senado, kung ito man ay kanilang gagamitin, ito ay hindi nyo kinikilala. Dahil sa sulat na ito, ipinapakiusap ninyo sa COA na huwag sumunod sa subpoena na in-issue ng Kongreso para hindi ibigay ang COA report sa Kongreso. At sa aking pananaw, this is one way of how do you explain it, Congressman Zia? You're good in explaining. Of covering the truth. Tinatakpan ng totohanan. Kasi kung wala naman kayong tinatago, di ba? Kung wala naman kayong tinatago, ba't nyo pa papakiusapan yung isang ahensya na hindi i-share ang mga dokumento patungkol sa isang investigasyon na isinasagawa ng isa pang ahensya? Hindi i-share ang mga dokumento patungkol sa isang investigasyon na isinasagawa ng isa pang ahensya. Di ba? Ngayon, Attorney Lopez, dahil sa sulat na inalabas ninyo at inamin nyo rin naman na ikaw, si Mr. Ortonio, tama po ba? At ang ating Vice Presidente ang may alam tungkol sa sulat na ito. Hindi po ba kayo naniniwala na karapatan ng taong bayan malaman kung paano nyo po ginastos ang pera na ipinagkatiwala sa inyo?
Your Honor, may I answer?
Please answer.
Mr. Chair, thank you. Respectfully, Your Honor, that letter does not in any way seek to undermine the power of Congress as regards matters regarding to the power of the purse. It is not. It is simply a request to the Commission of Audit, given that there is still an ongoing audit investigation. That's why we requested that since hindi pa naman po natatapos yung audit, hindi naman po din tama na ibibigay na muna yung ganung documents. With due respect also to the audit still being done at the Office of the Vice President. So yun lang po yung position namin. We do not seek to belittle nor undermine the power of Congress, Your Honor. That is the farthest
Yes,
and the least of our intention.
But Attorney Lopez, that is not a call for you to make. Right?
Your Honor, it was
Precisely because you are the agency that is being investigated. That's totally uncalled for. You're asking another agency not to cooperate with Congress when an ongoing investigation is happening. That's suppression of the truth. At the very least, dapat hinayaan nyo na lang. Di ba? Kung wala naman kayong tinatago, pwede nyo naman po ipaliwanag yun dito pag nag-hearing na tayo. Kasi nandito po sa sulat ninyo, parang pinipigilan nyo yung COA at pinapakiusapan nyo na huwag nyong ibigay. Nasa palagay ko po ay hindi po tama. Hindi po tama sa maraming aspeto ng pagtingin at pananaw. Kasi maaaring tama ang sinabi ninyo na hindi pa kumpleto yung pagsusuri na ginagawa ng COA, but that's not your call to make. That's COA's call to make, which they have emphasized many times while they've been here. But for this letter, Attorney Lopez, mukha po kasing talagang ayaw niyong malaman ng taong bayan kung paano niyo po ginastos yung 612 million pesos na confidential funds ng Office of the Vice President at pati po ng DepEd.
Sinasabi kasi dito sa sulat na ito na tama ba request lang sa COA na wag pagbigyan yung aming request for the subpoena?
It was really just a request directed to the Commission on Audit, Your Honor.
Pero Mr. Chair, on the second paragraph nung kanyang letter, yung letter po ni Attorney Lopez, nakalagay dito, no, we are of the position that the subject subpoena should not be complied with for the following reasons. Ayun, na-explain mo na yon. Ano po bang ibig sabihin ng should not? Are you commanding? Are you demanding the COA na wag sumunod doon sa subpoena duces tecum?
If, Your Honor, Mr. Chair,
Please continue, Attorney Lopez.
yes, if you read the entirety of the letter, it is really a respectful request sa Commission on Audit. We are not demanding them or instructing them. It is really a respectful request if you read in the
Well,
entirety.
Yes, oo. Pero pag should kasi, parang demanding na yon, commanding na yon para sa akin, no?
And
Okay?
yes, and
Okay,
may I
so
also
kung-
add,
Yes, kung hindi ito demanding, commanding, parang siga-siga ba yung Office of the Vice President na utusan yung OVP, utusan
COA.
ang COA na hindi kami sundin ang Congress or House of Representatives?
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, hindi po siga-siga ang OVP. It is really just a respectful request, Your Honor, for them to consider our position. Like all position papers filed, ito po yung we feel that these are the issues that we needed to raise. So,
Okay.
which we addressed to the Commission on Audit.
Okay. So kanina, Mr. Chair, no, binanggit na ating mga colleagues yung mga dahilan, no, kung bakit mali ang paniniwala ng Office of the Vice President, kung bakit we are holding a hearing in aid of legislation dahil sabi nila wala pa daw batas o wala pa daw panukalang batas. So kaya nga tayo nag-hear ng, 'di ba? Malinaw naman na 'yan. Pero dito sa letter na ito, Mr. Chair, may plano talaga ang Office of the Vice President na mag-interfere doon sa ating conduct ng ating proceedings. Dahil dito, Mr. Chair, I'm sorry, Attorney Lopez, no, dahil ikaw yung nakapirma dito, and according to our rule, one of the reasons on the undue is the undue interference in the conduct of proceedings. So may I move, Mr. Chairs, na nag-violate si Attorney Lopez dito sa ating proceedings or doon sa ating trabaho due to this Section 11, letter F, undue interference in the conduct of proceedings. May I move to cite Attorney Lopez in contempt, Mr. Chair? I move.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, before you make the ruling,
Any second?
If I may be allowed.
Any second to the motion?
Uh,
Duly seconded. Is there any objection?
Your
Hearing none,
Honor.
the motion is carried.
Respectfully, it was not the intention of the Office of the Vice President to...
Attorney, you wait for me to acknowledge you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
For that,
Apologize, Your Honor.
I move for 1 minute suspension. Yes, Attorney
Your Honor, Mr.
Lopez.
Chair, I would like to seek reconsideration, Your Honor, of that recent resolution to cite me in contempt, Your Honor. For the record, it was just respectful request to the Commission on Audit. There was no intention, Your Honor, to demand from them or to order them or to commandeer them into something that they did not want to do. It was really something that we requested of the Commission on Audit, and at the end of the day, it is still the Commission on Audit who will decide best, Your Honor. And on another matter, this is a personal note for the Congressman Franz. Ma'am, I truly apologize if there was something in that letter that slighted you on a personal note. It was not my intention, Your Honor. I deeply apologize, and I wish and I hope you would consider my apology. This is my personal apology, ma'am. And I would like to request to the members of the Honorable Committee to lift that contempt order or to reconsider and grant my request, Your Honor, not to cite me in contempt. Maraming salamat, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
What is the pleasure of Congresswoman Franz Castro?
Well, Mr. Chair, on a personal, no, the apology is accepted. However, in the totality of the discussion from 10 o'clock up to now, nakita natin, Mr. Chair, no, very evasive, yung mga sagot ni Attorney Lopez. Tsaka nakita talaga natin na itong letter na to, hindi lang itong letter na to, Mr. Chair, yung totality talaga ng mga discussions pa kanina. Yun yung dahilan bakit natin siya gustong nag-move tayo na to cite in contempt. Kaya, Mr. Chair, I stand by my motion, Mr. Chair.
Okay, since we have already cited Attorney Lopez in contempt, the question now is the period. So what is the pleasure of the body? May we know from Congresswoman Franz Castro?
Since maximum naman, Mr. Chair, no, na penalty natin dito is 10 days, considering the health no nung ating resource person. Nakita naman natin siya kanina, no. And naging matyaga naman siya din sa pagsagot sa atin. So, we will have the next meeting on November 25, Mr. Chair. So, I move na until November 25.
Which is on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any second to the motion?
Second.
Duly seconded. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried. May we request the Sergeant at Arms to arrange a room dito lang po sa vicinity ng House of Representative. Yes. So, with that, meron
Chairman,
yes, the chair would like to recognize Congressman Paduano.
Chairman, ganito lang po. Of course, si Attorney Lopez has asked for the lifting of that contempt order by this committee. Attorney, while this committee has decided to stand by what the majority of these members, the members of the committee, to cite in contempt, still you have your right to appeal, no? Kahit bukas po. That's the right of every resource person or witnesses being cited in contempt. And second, I'd just like to clear that the maximum of 10 days because the violation is of Section 11, Paragraph F, which is undue interference, and under Section 12, maximum penalty for that is only 10 days. No, so E and F lang naman yung 10 days. But of course, malinaw po na yung ruling will be automatically lifted on Monday, no?